Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Liam Spencer wakes up, thinks he's married to Steffi Forrester? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for this week reveal a wave of anxiety crashing down on Liam Spencer's loved ones as they wait with bated breath for updates on his condition. With the spotlight shifting to Grace Buckingham's shady actions in the OR, questions about what truly happened to Liam during surgery begin to surface. And now that Grace is being exposed for the fraud she is, the consequences of her operation might be more devastating than anyone could have imagined. Let's dig into what's next, because if you thought things were intense before, buckle up. The real storm may just be beginning. Grace Buckingham's sketchy surgery. As Liam Spencer lay unconscious on the operating table, entrusting his life to a woman who's quickly being outed as a complete con artist, it's becoming more and more unclear what exactly happened in that operating room. Grace Buckingham operated on Dollar Bill's son in a rushed, secretive surgery, and now everyone's asking the same thing. What did she really do in there? Whispers around the hospital suggest that Grace might have gone far beyond removing just a tumor. The implications are chilling. What if she tampered with more than she admitted? What if something vital was damaged in the process, something that could alter Liam's brain function permanently? Rumors are swirling that Grace didn't just perform a reckless surgery. She might have left Liam in an even worse state than he was before. And now, as he's starting to wake up, everyone's on edge, because they don't know who he'll be when he opens his eyes. Amnesia alert. Liam's mind might not be all there. Let's not forget, this was brain surgery. The risks were sky high from the start, but the possibility that Liam could wake up with serious complications is starting to feel like a reality, not just a fear. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that memory loss may be the biggest side effect of Grace's botched operation. It could be short-term, or it could be long-term. Some patients lose entire chunks of their past. Others forget the most recent years of their lives. There's no telling how far back Liam's mind might go. Here's the kicker. What if Liam wakes up believing he's still married to Steffi Forrester? That their life together never ended? That they're still the couple they once were? Or worse, what if he thinks he's still with Hope Logan, and doesn't even recognize her new relationship with Carter Walton? And in the worst-case scenario, Liam could wake up and not remember anyone at all. No Steffi, no Hope, no Bill. Nothing. Just a blank slate. Hope Logan faces a crossroads. Hope Logan has been trying to move on. She's been focused on her new chapter, her engagement to Carter Walton, her work at Forrester Creations, and leaving the past in the past. But Liam's life-threatening surgery and the possibility that he might not come out of it, the same man has stopped her in her tracks. She's supposed to be planning a wedding right now. But instead, she's lingering around the hospital, sitting at Liam's bedside, replaying their memories in her head. Is this just concern for a friend, or are old feelings starting to bubble up? Spoilers hint that Hope might be getting cold feet. Carter is a steady man, dependable, safe. But he's not the man who shares her history. He's not the man who made her a mother. And he certainly didn't just survive being shot and having emergency brain surgery. Sometimes tragedy shakes things loose inside us, makes us reevaluate what really matters. Is that what's happening to Hope? A Lope reunion in the making? Let's rewind a bit. Before Liam got sick, he was making it crystal clear to Hope that he wanted another chance. She turned him down, choosing to walk away and start a new life with Carter. But that decision came before the diagnosis, before the gunshot, before the surgery. Now Liam's teetering between life and death, and Hope is wondering what could have been. Steffi Forrester's involvement doesn't make things any easier. She's stepping up in a big way, taking care of Liam in his most vulnerable moments. And while that might look like compassion, it's stirring up something else in Hope, something possessive, something unresolved. Spoilers say Carter will try to get back to wedding planning soon, but Hope will stall. She'll hesitate. She won't be able to fake her enthusiasm anymore. Something has shifted. And she'll have to face what that really means. The emotional fallout. If Liam does wake up thinking he's still with Steffi, that's going to be hard for everyone, especially Hope. She might realize just how much she wants to be the one Liam remembers. And if he forgets her entirely, that's a wound she won't easily recover from. And then there's Steffi. Will she take advantage of the situation? Will she play along if Liam's memory takes him back to their marriage? Or will she be honest about where they stand today? Meanwhile, Carter could be left wondering if he was ever really Hope's first choice, or just the man she settled for. The Grace Buckingham fallout. While all this emotional chaos unfolds, the truth about Grace Buckingham will come crashing down. The surgery was never authorized. The diagnosis may not have been real. She operated alone, took money from Bill Spencer, and left a wake of confusion and pain. Once Bill realizes he's been conned, again, and that his son may be forever changed because of it, there's no telling how he'll react. Grace might have just lit a fuse under a man who's lost too much. What happens next? It's clear that Liam's awakening is going to shake the foundation of every relationship on the show. Hope might start to question everything she thought she wanted. Steffi could be pulled back into a romance she thought she left behind. And Liam, depending on who he remembers, might end up fighting for a love he thinks still exists. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers promise more drama, more heartbreak, and more unexpected twists ahead. So, are you hoping for a Lope reunion? Or are you rooting for Steffi to step up and reclaim Liam's heart? And what about Carter? Does he deserve better than being Hope's second choice? No matter what side you're on, it's clear that things are about to get even messier. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Ivy Forrester will return as Liam Spencer gets a new beginning. Will these exes finally reunite? During the week of July 21st to 15th, Ashley Brewer will resurface for some new B&B scenes as Ivy Forrester. It'd be great if Ivy could reach out to Liam and check on him now that he's on the mend. After all, Liam and Ivy are former flames, so there's still a bond between them. In fact, there was a time when Ivy was throwing herself at Liam and trying to win him back. Now that Liam survived a gunshot wound and supposedly had an experimental surgery, he's got another chance at life. It's doubtful Liam ever really had a brain tumor at all since all signs point to a scam, but he certainly thought he was dying. Since Liam now knows he's going to live, that could change his way of thinking. Maybe Liam could get a bit bolder when it comes to grabbing opportunities and embracing everything life has to offer. Liam's priority will be spending time with his daughters and making all the memories he thought he'd never get to make. It'll be a relief for Liam to know he'll still be around to raise Kelly Spencer and Beth Spencer. However, Liam might want to make room for some love in his world, too. There's no reason Liam has to stay single forever, so maybe his survival could get the ball rolling on a long-awaited reunion. Steffi Forrester is happy with John Finnegan, while Hope Logan is content with Carter Walton, at least for now. Since Liam's other exes are taken, could he focus on Ivy and enjoy a fresh start with her? It'd be a nice change of pace and could potentially set the stage for some jealousy, especially on Hope's end. Part of Hope may still want to be with Liam deep down, so we'll bring you updates on her messy feelings and any complicated news that might be looming.